Hi, I just wanted to give a quick update on what we've been doing with our first grade homeschooled 7-year-old. It's not at all what we started the year with, so it feels kind of funny being like, here we are close to the end of the year and we've completely switched everything up, but we're totally progressing in reading and math and everything. So I'm like, I think we're doing good. So the first thing we kind of switched was doing the Logic of English Foundations. We started with B and it's been perfect. I went through the whole, they have a test you can take to kind of see where your kid's at. And it landed really well where he was at. Some stuff he's ahead, some stuff he's behind. So it's been really nice. I think I got the whole kit. So it came with everything. The only thing, I thought I had to have this because it's just cute, but my 7-year-old, because we have an older child, he thinks everything is cheesy and corny. And so anytime there's something kind of little kiddish, he's like, I hate it. So anyways, we're doing really well with it. I would say I've learned a ton because I'm always like, I never knew that half the things in here that were spelling rules. I'm like, oh, that's why it's CK. I'm always really impressed actually with the amount of learning I'm doing. But he's learning really well. And so we're enjoying it and it's been really good. So that is the Foundations, Logic of English B. Next, we're doing just random kind of more. I don't have him do it every day, but Explode the Code. It's been really cool. I actually got one for my older son just to kind of redo some of the things that are essential for phonics mastery, things that he probably missed, just because the whole reason we started homeschooling is because I just felt like the one-on-one wasn't happening at school, obviously, but because of his learning style and just his personality, he just didn't do any of it. So he actually listens along with a lot of this stuff, and I'll kind of bring that up. I'll be like, hey, did you know the reason you do this is because of that? And he's like, oh yeah. So it's been kind of cool. We've all learned a lot, honestly. So we'll just kind of throw Explode the Code in just on days that I feel like we went through this pretty quick, or to be totally honest though, we don't get through it very quick. He melts down pretty fast and he's like, my brain is fried. And then usually about 10, 11, I feel like my brain is fried. But then we're also doing handwriting without tears. That's been really good. I'm not gonna lie, there's still been tears because my kids just don't like to push themselves, but we have really good days and we have not so good days. And then for math, we didn't finish this last year, this kindergarten math with confidence. We kind of just bopped around and did different things. So this year I'm having him finish the workbook. We're not doing the full lesson with it because he understands a lot of the concepts already. So I'll just have him do a page or two after we play some math games. So our favorite ones right now are this rocket race, the fidget games. We have all of them pretty much. It's so much fun. And I feel like the kids learn so much faster. Don't they say that thing, if you learn it, if you have to be told something, it takes 200 times, but if you do it in a play-based thing, they learn it within 20 times. So I feel like that's completely true when it comes to math games. So this has been really fun. And then the one I think that we play the most, which is kind of funny because it does feel a little babyish, but my first grader's all about it, is the Sum Swamp. So it's super fun. You can we've customized it to change the rules a little bit to make it harder and just different things like that. So that's been really, really fun. So we've been doing those the most, and then we'll just throw in a couple pages here and there. I also just practice with him a lot, counting by 5s and 10s. We're working now on 2s. And I feel like that's enough for first grade. And I'm not gonna lie, I consult with ChatGPT all the time. I'm like, is this enough for a first grader? And it's always yeah, and then throw some life science. And we go hiking and we do all kinds of things outside. We read a lot of stories for history. I don't have the book on me right now, but we're reading Snow Treasure, I think, is about the kids in Norway that traveled with all the gold trying to get it out of there during the war, which is cool. So I'm like, that's history. Yesterday for St. Patty's, we just watched a video on who St. Patrick was and why we celebrate it. So I'm like, that's history for first grade. I'm feeling like we're hitting it all. So that is the latest with our first grader. And hopefully we'll finish it all up this year and we'll kind of see what we're going to do next year. I'm not completely sure yet.